Okay, now I have to remember which direction I was going. I think I'm going to the right. And... oh my gosh. Okay, another place I haven't been yet. Oh, disabled the security cameras. Whoa! I was not expecting that. But apparently nobody hit us. Cyanide tipped ammo. Interesting, I don't think I've had that yet. Okay, we disabled the security cameras, right? So we can just run around now?
Is anyone there?
Surprised these guys didn't hear us when we were killing the other ones. Two building services from assistant to Director Witt. Mr. Witt is concerned with the quality of the water supply in the executive offices. It has a slight buttery flavor that is most unappetizing. Please investigate. Okay, well that's disgusting. Okay, try and remember there is more body armor down here. Since my divorce is final, I have decided to make an important life change. Please refer to me as Skip Reed. Thank you. Formerly, Dieter... ESB? Gillespie? Probably be more baddies up here that weren't yet alerted. Hello. Even more body armor. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Definitely, I was about to say, this definitely feels like the right way. And yeah, we just got it. Okay, so locate the Baron's hidden safe. I actually might have a memory of this, but I may be getting it confused with getting it mixed up in my head with one of the Star Wars games. Where you went into like a big office and then had to find a safe. Okay, that's not what I remembered, but that was pretty easy to find regardless. Alright, gotta wait for this thing to go. And then we get our, oh. That's not what I expected to happen. Wonder if there's gonna be any, guards in here. Wait a minute. Could be, whoa, what? Like, okay, hold on. What just happened there? It's like pumping in poison gas or something. At the beginning of this level, I got... Okay. So they like trapped me in here. Okay. New plan. Can I break these? Hmm. Okay, not sure yet what I'm supposed to be doing. I may let it kill me. And just make sure that's not like a scripted event or something. Okay, wait. This time well, that time it took longer to like turn on. The fact that there's like a... Something's not right here. So for some reason it seems to be killing me slower in this room. I don't know why. It also seems like different, like what turned it on. My glasses are supposed to like show me infrared like lasers that I thought maybe I was getting like caught under or something, but doesn't seem to be working. I'm not sure what to do. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let this kill me just to see if it's a scripted event or something, but the fact that there's a like intelligence item down here would suggest that there's some way to get like underneath here or something. No, come on, just kill me. Let's make sure I don't like wake up somewhere. Okay, no. Okay. Other option. There may be like something I can do to like turn that off. Great, so let's do like an experiment here. So like if I jump around and make a bunch of noise, pretty sure like well, maybe not. Okay, yeah, so there, it happened there. So I am able to get out, although. Wonder if it's just like a time thing? Like, I don't think it would make it so like I've like lost. And now I don't know what to do. So like another way in there to go like underneath something. I'm wasting all my good ammo, by the way. I feel like there should be a way to get... What am I missing? Okay, I'm pretty sure I came from this direction, right? Yeah, those both come from this, both lead to the same place. Um, looking for secrets or something. I guess another option would be like to maybe run through as quick as I can. Hmm. Like, would it let me like lose if I like saved here? Wait, I saw like a green, oh, that's just the door. Hmm. Okay, what if I just like run? So yeah, so like it definitely, like I'm almost wondering if there's like a bug. Oh, actually, you know what? I just had an idea. Um, does the okay, I'm an idiot. The camera has modes and I have to switch between them. Okay. Although it is interesting that it would like sort of let you get into like an unwinnable state or something there. Oh my gosh. Uh, am I gonna have to like jump over this? Wow. uh, what the hell? You can't be serious. There's no way. Like, could I possibly like run to that? How on earth am I supposed to get through here? I wonder if different difficulties have different amounts of lasers. Hmm. Well. Hmm. Okay. They're like going in different amounts. Like, I wonder if I could just like get to the other end of the room and then run? This is ridiculous, by the way. Um, nope. I can't like shoot these things by any chance, can I? Uh, feel like one of the times I was closest was earlier on. I'm not even seeing like a possibly useful pattern. Does this always go at the same speed? That one, like, maybe if there was like a jumping thing or something there. Like, could I like maybe like quick save in between individual items or something? Oh, you know, aha! I'm an idiot. I forgot that there was a I forgot that there was an intelligence item down here, which was giving me a hint earlier. I just used the hint at the wrong time. Photographs of Baron Dumas at an illegal capybara rodeo roundup. Ah, how did that get me? Wait, what? Oh, shoot. Hold on, I might have killed the game there. Okay. I should have known that that room was impossible just by looking at it. Now I kind of like want to look up and see if anyone has actually like done that room legitimately is the wrong word, but you know what I'm saying. Invoice for 3 platypuses, 8 ostriches, 1 rhinoceros, 5 capybara, 19 wombats, and a pair of albino howler monkeys. And this is what I was supposed to be photographing.
Let's get out of here. What's wrong? Volkov.
Once again, I find myself aiming a pistol at someone you care about. Drop your gun.
Yeah, you can kill
How do I
him.
know you won't shoot him?
You don't. But you can be sure that I will shoot him. Unless you do as I say.
Don't listen to him, Archer.
I realize you are American, and therefore feel entitled to speak your mind whenever you please. But you are also at gunpoint, and very likely to be shot if you don't shut up!
Go to hell.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I heard you. Tell me what you said.
I thought you wanted me to shut up. Now you want me to talk? Make up your damn mind.
You are testing my patience. Miss Archer, I suggest you drop your weapon before your obnoxious American friend forces me to silence him.
Nah, you can shoot him.
For all.
Don't do it. Get out of here now.
Tom!
Go. Go.
Rip Tom.
After her. I hope you are pleased.
Alright, am I gonna have to like escape or...
A bittersweet success to be sure, but a success nonetheless. Recovering from Agent Goodman's death will be no easy task, but you can be sure harm won't sit idly by while you grieve. The information you recovered from the headquarters of Dumas Industrial Enterprises may prove to be the break you've needed. Report to the war room for a full briefing.
Okay.
Go!
Tom.
I didn't even like Tom.
Agent Kate Archer, please report to the war room. Thank you.
That's some accent.
Agent Goodman's death is a terrible blow, no question about it. But although this mission was costly,
Where are my
it
subtitles?
will prove to have been worth the price.
I wish I could believe that.
You mustn't lose sight of our objectives. The sacrifice of any or all of us is a small price to pay to preserve the lives we will save if we are successful. Tom knew the risks. So did Bruno. So do you.
Knowing the risks doesn't really prepare you for losing a partner. It certainly doesn't prepare you for losing two.
Nothing can prepare you. The loss of an operative is never expected and is always tragic. But as horrible as it sounds, it's also inevitable. It's a dangerous job.
Perhaps Mr. Smith is right. Perhaps I'm not up to the task.
Rubbish. You've performed remarkably well under extraordinarily difficult circumstances. I confess I was somewhat skeptical at first, but that was before I grasped the magnitude of the situation. In my entire tenure as a field operative, I never once faced a crisis this formidable, and certainly can't say I would have done so with the aplomb and competence you've demonstrated thus far.
I didn't realize you were a field operative.
Indeed, for 14 years. After the war, I found I was having a hard time adjusting to civilian life. Fortunately, an old acquaintance of mine was recruiting for Unity and happened to ring me one afternoon. I've never looked back. Sort of difficult to imagine, isn't it?
Not at all.
You flatter me. Anyhow, let's have no more self-pity. What do you say?
Yes, sir. So before you served on the committee, you and Bruno were colleagues.
And friends.
Did you ever work together on an assignment?
Frequently. We lost track of how many times we'd saved each other's lives.
And you still believe he was capable of treason?
In my heart? No. Intellectually? I don't quite know what to believe. No question about it. He was always a steadfast, resourceful fellow. But the history books are full of patriots turned traitors. There's no telling what a man is capable of, given the appropriate temptations.
I know what I believe.
I admire your conviction, and I pray you're right. Ah, Mr. Smith, I hope you have some good news.
Good news would be that we hadn't lost another valuable agent on this mission.
What news do we have?
Well, our analysis of Agent Archer's photographs is complete.
And?
We have a possible lead on Dr. Schenker's whereabouts.
I think we can classify that as good news.
As I say,
Wait, hold on, let me check something. Where's the subtitles option? I wonder if I like accidentally pressed a press something to turn off subtitles. Where even is the subtitles option? Oops. Controls? Game. Oh, there we go. Subtitles. Off, on. Oh no, what just happened? Did I break the game? Crap, it crashed. Give me a second. Sorry if that was eardrum blasting. Damn it. I don't want to, like, skip that, cutscene, but I also don't want to, like, have to rewatch the whole thing. Okay, I can skip that one for sure.
A bittersweet
Okay. We'll just, rewatch this.
Get out of here now!
Agent Kate Archer, please report to the war room. Thank you.
Agent Goodman's death is a terrible blow, no question about it. But although this mission was costly, it may well...
It's like the crash and restart. Fix my subtitle issue, at least.
You mustn't lose sight of our objectives. The sacrifice of any or all of us is a small price to pay to preserve the lives we will save if we are successful. Tom knew the risks. So did Bruno. So do you.
Knowing the risks doesn't really prepare you for losing a partner. It certainly doesn't prepare you for losing two.
Nothing can prepare you. The loss of an operative is never expected and is always tragic. But as horrible as it sounds, it's also inevitable. It's a dangerous job.
Perhaps Mr. Smith is right. Perhaps I'm not up to the task.
Rubbish. You've performed remarkably well under extraordinarily difficult circumstances. I confess I was somewhat skeptical at first, but that was before I grasped the magnitude of the situation. In my entire tenure as a field operative, I never once faced a crisis this formidable, and certainly can't say I would have done so with the aplomb and competence you've demonstrated thus far.
I didn't realize you were a field operative.
Indeed, for 14 years. After the war, I found I was having a hard time adjusting to civilian life. Fortunately, an old acquaintance of mine was recruiting for Unity and happened to ring me one afternoon. I've never looked back. Sort of difficult to imagine, isn't it?
Not at all.
You flatter me. Anyhow, let's have no more self-pity. What do you say?
Yes, sir. So before you served on the committee, you and Bruno were colleagues.
And friends.
Did you ever work together on an assignment?
Frequently. We lost track of how many times we'd saved each other's lives.
And you still believe he was capable of treason?
In my heart? No. Intellectually? I don't quite know what to believe. No question about it. He was always a steadfast, resourceful fellow. But the history books are full of patriots turned traitors. There's no telling what a man is capable of, given the appropriate temptations.
I know what I believe.
I admire your conviction, and I pray you're right. Ah, Mr. Smith, I hope you have some good news.
Good news would be that we hadn't lost another valuable agent on this mission.
What news do we have?
Well, our analysis of Agent Archer's photographs is complete.
And?
We have a possible lead on Dr. Schenker's whereabouts.
I think we can classify that as good news.
As I said, it's all relative. This harm situation isn't the only crisis in the world, and we're fast running out of competent field agents.
Then suppose you get to the point and tell us what we know about Dr. Schenker so we can go fetch him.
It's somewhat speculative at this point, but it's possible that Harm is keeping him at a secret underground research facility in North America. We don't know the exact location of this facility, but thanks to the files Archer photographed, we know it exists, apparently in the vicinity of a lumberyard in western Washington state. It seems the site is being supplied by an American rail.
No, I was eating my my tracking when I move my jaw but don't open my mouth. It registers as a mouth open.
Indeed. Probably to
Like
drop off
like this is me like having my lips closed but having my jaw down.
engineers on the harm payroll, although several individuals may be involved. We're looking into it.
I do have a different type of tracking which won't do that. But it's it has other issues because this model isn't really set up for
How
it.
exactly am I to get aboard?
We'll smuggle you into the galley car.
Lovely.
Anyhow, once you're aboard, you will meet with a contact who will tell you precisely whom you'll need to detain. It is safe to presume that other harm personnel will be aboard the train, so subtlety is...
This model doesn't really have like a
seizing the conspirators will
jaw
be
tracking, if that makes sense.
So you'll have to be sure to
So like it counts Whips' jaws as kind of the same
After
thing.
falling out of an airplane, I suppose jumping off a moving train can't be that bad.
That won't be necessary. Once your objectives are complete, you must head for the caboose and detach it when you're near the lumberyard. We'll have an agent in place to switch the track and reroute you to an unused depot behind the lumberyard. This area is not likely to be heavily guarded, so you shouldn't have much difficulty getting through. If all goes according to plan, you will rendezvous with another undercover agent who
Another
will
one?
have information that should help you.
We're going through agents quickly.
Then I grab Dr. Schenker and get the hell out.
Precisely. We'll have a helicopter nearby awaiting your signal. Your flight departs in 1 hour, so if you need to stop by the toy shop, now's the time.
Understood. Thank you for putting things in perspective for me, sir. I promise you I will do everything in my power to destroy harm.
Archer,
Sir,
don't let anger cloud your judgment. Revenge is an understandable impulse, but it is also a contemptible one. Our job is not to avenge, but to protect.
Yeah, but we could kill Dimitri.
shut off my feelings like a tap.
No, but you can bridle them and use them to fuel your resolve. Destroy harm, but do it to save innocent lives, not to retaliate for those already lost. The moment you give in to wrath, you become as reprehensible as the monsters we're hunting. Clearly, we are all called upon to take lives from time to time, but we must neither relish it nor agonize over it. It is a duty, plain and simple. Not a pleasant one, but often a necessary one.
I'll do my best, sir.
I have absolute confidence that you will.
There was one more thing, although I'm not sure how important it is. According to one of the documents Archer photographed, it seems the Baron's wife changed her surname some time ago.
Really? So her maiden name isn't McLean?
It's Farnsworth.
Felicity Farnsworth? Are you quite sure?
Farnsworth.
Positive. Do you know of her?
Aye, that I do. When she was 8 years old, her father, a wealthy banker, was involved in a nasty public scandal involving unmentionable acts with a 12-year-old boy.
Yikes.
How dreadful.
Mr. Farnsworth committed suicide shortly thereafter. Felicity and her mother, by all accounts a vapid socialite, were ruthlessly ostracized by their peers. Guilt by association, presumably. Furthermore, rather than inheriting the fortune she expected, Mrs. Farnsworth discovered that her late husband had left the family in inescapable debt. She went quite mad. Several days after being institutionalized, she hung herself.
My word, that poor child.
Felicity fell into the custody of an elderly aunt whose lifestyle was apparently rather more severe than she was accustomed to. About a year later, the aunt took a fatal tumble down the stairs.
Foul play?
No mention was ever made.
What happened to the girl?
She ended up with a foster family where she remained until she was 14. One night she went out her bedroom window and was never seen again. Or at least no one recognized her.
Astonishing.
Where did you learn so much about her?
I studied her.
Come again?
I believe I first read about her in a gossip column. I was intrigued by the similarities in our background, so I dug deeper.
What similarities?
Well, we both came from wealthy families. We were both orphaned at a relatively early age. Our fathers both killed themselves, although for very different reasons. We were both plunged into undesirable circumstances and resorted to rather desperate measures to survive. I found it quite uncanny at the time, although in retrospect I think we had less in common than I once believed.
Adversity is the truest test of character. The strong are strengthened by it, the weak made weaker. It sounds like this Baroness didn't have the wherewithal to...
This is a long cutscene.
It's a common trend among terrorists and bullies that they imagine themselves persecuted by fate and therefore feel justified in harming others.
You're frothing.
Sorry, I get carried away.
She's involved somehow.
The Baroness? Upon what unimpeachable evidence are you basing that supposition?
I just have a feeling.
Ah, then the case is as good as closed.
I don't expect you to believe me, but I'll count on you to say something smug if I'm right.
It's virtually guaranteed.
I'm not smug. Acerbic, perhaps, maybe even sardonic, but not smug.
Okay, sure. Whatever you need to tell yourself.
I have to agree with her, Smith.
Don't either of you have work to do?
Aye, sir. Off I go.
Good luck.
Alrighty.
Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics. We've a new perfume for you. This one's a real scorcher. It's a concentrated acid gas with a jellied base to make it sticky. You definitely don't want to get it on you. Here's a spiffy new device that
Wait. I didn't even get to try that.
Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics. We've a new perfume for you. This one's a real scorcher. It's a concentrated acid gas with a jellied base to make it sticky. You definitely don't want to get it on you.
I'm curious if it's, like, is that, like, better than the other ones somehow, or different?
Here's a spiffy new device that should make dealing with security cameras less of an ordeal. When fastened to a camera, it generates a still image from the camera's viewpoint that should convince a casual watcher that he's seeing an empty room. Attach a camera disabler to this security camera.
Ooh, I wonder how many of these I can get. This is what I need. Probably have a limited amount of them, though.
Excellent.
Oh no. I hate vehicle sections in games.
Riding a motorcycle is easier than you might suspect.
Yeah, this is still
Get
training.
on, simply walk up and activate it. Hit activate again to dismount. Hit the forward key to accelerate, backward to brake.
Oh my gosh, this is incredibly difficult to control. Wait. Is it any easier with the keyboard? Okay, yeah. I was using the mouse turn first, but it's definitely easier with the keyboard. Ow. I was wondering if that would break through.
Excellent.
Wait, I've missed an intelligence item.
If Dr. Schenker is indeed being held in this secret underground research facility in North America, it's a safe bet he won't be there for long once Harm figures out what you're up to. The first step is to identify and detain the American Railways conspirator so that we can interrogate him. You will then need to locate the hidden entrance to the facility, find Dr. Schenker, and get him out alive. Without him, we're doomed.
Doomed. Oh jeez. Okay, get inside the train, contact Unity agent, apprehend our harm agent, retreat to the caboose and disconnect it, locate the entrance to the underground laboratory, locate Dr. Schenko, escape the facility. This looks like another long mission. Timed explosive? I don't know. I don't really see... Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Acid is deadly. Temporary. Proximity, impact. Actually, let's do like this. Then what about like acid gas? I may regret some of these choices. Camera to sailor sounds good. Those all sound good actually.
Have you seen anything suspicious?
Like what?
There's a spy aboard this train.
Are you sure?
I am.
How do you know?
I have my sources.
That doesn't really answer my question.
Let's just say I heard it from a little birdie that someone's been poking around, nosing for information about our obliging engineer friend.
Oh.
We don't want that information falling into the wrong hands, do we?
Well, I haven't seen any spies.
If you do, let me know. We don't tolerate spies.
I'll keep an eye out.
See that you do.
He like one of those guys is definitely a spy.
Did you say something?
Obtain passenger ticket, find passenger roster, avoid the conductor until you have a ticket.
Why would I
Okay, I need to find a ticket.
call you a Mormon? You
Oh
there!
my gosh. They heard me?
No idea.
Do you have something against Mormons?
Okay, structural survey support. Our findings indicate the walls of farm facility 22987 are substandard. Bamboo support beams are unacceptable for a structure of this size. Suggest replacement with 19-inch steel beams.
No. Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know.
See you later then.
Count on it.
Huh. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going here.
I hope you're happy,
Why?
because I'm not.
What's wrong?
If we had taken a plane, we would have been there yesterday morning. Instead, we're still stuck in this sardine can.
You know how I feel about airplanes.
And you know how I feel about long, boring train rides because we do this every time we go.
Okay, here someone's asking for tickets.
Next time you can fly and I'll ride the train.
We travel so
Okay, that's the conductor.
you don't like traveling?
Can I like hide from him?
I want you to be happy.
You're just trying to get rid of me, aren't you?
Honey, calm down. Tickets, please.
You probably just want to have
Curious if he'll walk by me.
a train riding pussy.
Don't be silly. Tickets, please.
Let's see, I don't feel particularly hidden right here, but
Tickets, please.
he like not coming down here?
Tickets, please.
He's going the other direction.
Tickets, please.
That was a great supper. Did you have the chicken or the fish?
Tickets, please.
Oh. Okay. Maybe I need to make sure he doesn't look in my direction.
Because I'm not.
What's wrong?
If we had taken a plane, we would have been there yesterday morning. Instead, we're still stuck in this sardine.
Tickets, please. You know how I
Curious if I can
And you know
get him to walk by me here.
long, boring train rides because we do this every time we go anywhere.
Sorry. Tickets,
Next
please.
time you can fly and I'll ride the train.
Could also try hiding in there, on the other side of this wall.
Tickets, please.
Sure, but I want you to be happy.
You're just trying to get rid of me, aren't you?
Honey, calm down.
Okay, that might have actually worked.
I'm on my way to visit my mother in Portland. I can't think of a better way to travel, can you?
I love riding the train.
That guy like sounds drunk. Is ticket somewhere that I can grab?
Tickets, please.
We got us a spy on this train. They say that every week. Yeah, but this time there was some guy asking around about the engineer that's working for us. They say that every week too. Well, it makes
I feel like I grabbed the wrong weapon here. Okay, that doesn't work.
Yeah, but this time there was some guy asking around about the engineer that's working for us. They say that every week too. Well, it makes me nervous. Everything makes you nervous. Pipe down with everybody there.
Ow!
They say that every week. Yeah, but this time there was some guy asking around about the engineer that's working for us.
Can we maybe wait for them to run back? Oh, is that a ticket? Found a train ticket. Okay. So, prevent civilian casualties. Find passenger roster.
Yeah, well maybe you'd be less nervous if you were lying in a hole in the ground 6 feet under. Don't threaten me. What?
Can I like knock this guy out somehow? I didn't kill him.
Well, maybe you'd be less nervous if you were lying in a hole in the ground 6 feet under. Don't threaten me. Or what? I'll tell Roscoe. Go ahead.
Apparently. Hey, Santa Bunny. I wonder if the train conductor is gonna come down here, see the dead body. Ew. Wait, go, die. I'm a bit worried that someone's gonna happen across the dead bodies, and then it'll end up ending the level. Jim, please come right away. Your father has dug up the oleander bushes in the front yard and replaced them with petunias. Those bushes have been part of this house for 20 years. This early retirement idea is a disaster. Love, Mother. Also curious if the passenger list. Okay, well, it seems like we made it to the back of the train. I haven't seen a passenger list anywhere. Maybe we go in the other direction. Because it said I end up disconnecting the caboose later on, I think is what the objective said. Oh, that's interesting. That's like such a bizarre detail. Like, surely that must have some use at some point, right? So strange. Okay, passenger list, right? Passenger list? Yeah. Okay, I feel like, can I like steal it from him? Can I just like talk to you? Nope. Oops. Oh my gosh. Yeah, misclicked. Freaked him out. Alright, let's go in the other direction. It's not like gonna be hiding up here, is it? Where would a passenger roster be? Not with the conductor.
Great supper. Did you have the chicken or the fish?
Okay. I do think there are baddies down this way, so... Oh. Okay, I was wondering if that was the guy we were supposed to meet. But it's not. Alright, that's where I started. And we gotta add kind of in a couple minutes, by the way. Ah! Is the headshot there? Come on! Oh my gosh, really? Okay, I'm gonna stop being stupid here. There we go. Alrighty. We need to find a passenger roster. Presumably somewhere in this direction. What's this? Is this something I can press? Doesn't seem like it. Conductor's office. That sounds promising. Found the passenger roster. Contact Unity agent. Okay. How am I going to know who the Unity agent is? Yeah, thank you for the follow. The ad will be coming up here in just a minute, so we'll take a quick break during that. Okay. It's like we reached the end of the train in that direction. Maybe I just go talk to the civilians. I'm thinking the one in the, like, that looked like he was ready to go snowing. Alright, ad break.